Hey, welcome to the module on the dog's anatomy. We'll be covering bones, joints, and ligaments in this presentation, and we will be talking about muscles in greater detail in another one. Now, the dog's anatomy, why are we learning about this? It is important to know about general terms and areas of the dog's body. You don't need to know every single muscle, but it is really convenient for you to know about certain muscle groups and what makes your dog move smoothly. And that way, you know which areas we're talking about. We all name it the same thing. It makes your learning a lot easier and identifying problems as well. In this presentation, we'll cover bones, joints, ligaments, cartilage, and a bit of muscles. Let's start with bones. So on average, a dog has 321 bones. It could be more depending on the length of their tail. Yeah. The function of bones is to provide support, protection, movement, and they store and create blood cells. Yeah. In the picture, you can see that I have colored the bones of the foreleg orange. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone will know what a bone is, and it gets more trickier when we look at other stuff instead. So let's have a look at joints. The joint is where two bones meet. Yeah, you can see in the picture that I drew the joints green, so that's where the joints are. Without joints, there is no movement in the body. Yeah, so they give the skeleton mobility and they hold it together. If a joint does not move or is used inefficiently, it becomes stiff. Yeah, any damage to a joint can cause long-term disability, and joint movement means moving the joint within its correct range of movement. So we don't want to overextend anything. It's important to not exceed the joint's limits to avoid causing further injury. And in a damaged joint, there is reduced movement, and the joint will have a fixed feel. Yes, instead of being able to move it somewhere, it feels like it's stuck. Most diseases related to joints that you probably have heard about before are OCD, joint sprains, arthritis is obviously a huge one, especially for older dogs, tendinitis, bursitis, and ACLTs, but those are technically ligament issues. So let's talk about ligaments for a moment. What are they? Well, they are strong connective tissue bands that extend from bone to bone. If it surrounds the joint, it provides it with stability, and they're made to wrap and strap a joint together. But you can clearly see in the picture here, the diagram, I call it the ligaments yellow. So you see how it really straps around the joints. Yeah, so that's the problem. If you have a tear, then the joint loses stability. Like cartilage is very flexible and resilient. It protects your joints. It acts as a shock absorber, and the most obvious ones that we know about are the nose and ears, but also your knees have cartilage, and quite a few other areas in the body has cartilage.